Well, hello there and welcome. So, the dark clouds have drifted in, and I thought it was a nice little occasion to go inside and read a cozy magazine. So, today I have this Mad og Liv magazine, which means food and life. And it says here that there are 85 recipes for the summer's most delicious dishes. And 23 cakes, pies, and mousses. Sweet stuff that both is pretty to look at and delicious to taste. And what more? We're turning on the barbecue and serving some chicken, crunchy vegetables with lots of dipping. Yes. And here it says, "Welcome summer, welcome summer." It is finally season for juicy and tasteful barbecue, cool cocktails with a light dessert as the sweet summer spot. Punctum. End, I guess. Yes. Sunny Spanish small dishes. Invite on delicious tapas, precisely as in Mallorca. So, a lot of good stuff. And you can see there's a delicious fruit pie here, fruit cake, on the front of the magazine. Yeah, so let's take a look inside. Yes, and we can see here already that there's a lot of delicious southern meals, desserts, and dishes here. Yes, not desserts, but there's some pizza. No, there's dessert, yeah. Pizza, bruschetta, and yeah, let's look. Memories from Mallorca, it says here. Besides the incredible weather, crystal clear water, and small cozy bathing bays, Mallorca is known for marvelous food and drink. Enjoy our tasty menu, which awakens memories from one of the Mediterranean Ocean's culinary pearls. Amongst others, the two specialties, amboli, tapas, and bread, and sobrasada, grilled salami. Yes, I have never been to Mallorca actually, but I know that a lot of people go there for the summer holidays. For me, it's a little hot down there. I prefer Denmark in the summer, but maybe I will go in the fall. Might be. Yes. And here are some delicious pork chops on the grill. And some delicious tapas. Really like the food from the Mediterranean Ocean, the countries that live around there. I think they make very delicious food, and it's also quite fun to bring some summer vacation vibes to Denmark, even though we're just at home. We can pretend to be on vacation from now and then. Yes, it looks very good here, very delicious. Yes. Yeah. Costellos de sot, grilled pork chops with bone of Iperico pig, and tumbet. I don't know what tumbet is. Maybe you know. If you are from that area, let me know in the comments where you're from. I would love to know where my viewers that are watching this, where are you all from? Yeah, just put a little flag down there. And now the sun is out again. How wonderful. I'm just going to do like that. So that's better. Yes. And here we have some delicious almond ice cream and something called ensaimada. So here's the almond ice cream, and here's the ensaimada. Looks very delicious, but I've never tasted this. It looks like some sort of bread cake of some sort with sugar, powdered sugar on it. Yeah. So, and there's coffee, a black cup of coffee. And now another section. Welcome to food party. Can you feel it? The season calls for your inner hostess and gives you the desire to invite guests. Start and finish with same sweet and sour deliciousness. Rhubarb. Mix it in the welcome drink and in the cake. And here is the menu. Oh, it's a little small. The welcome dish is rhubarb tonic and root fruit chips with hån, which means fish eggs, creme fraiche, and for the starter, fried root beet gnocchi with browned walnut butter, and for the main course, grilled flank steak with truffle béarnaise and spring salad with rosé vinaigrette. And for dessert, rhubarb cake with white chocolate. Yeah. And all the recipes for the whole menu is also included. And here is the rhubarb drink for the starter, for the welcome dish. And here are the root fruit chips. Very nice. And here's the root beet gnocchi. I've never actually tasted gnocchi. I don't know what that is. So, looks very good. And here's the grilled flank steak and the crunchy salad here. Yeah, with rosé in it. Yes. Oh, and the truffle béarnaise sauce. Béarnaise sauce is very traditional here. We like to use Béarnaise sauce for our, what's it called? Our hakkebøffer. Beef steaks, chopped beef steaks. But here is the rhubarb cake. The rhubarb cake. It looks so good. Looks very good. Yes. I have some experience making rhubarb cake. I recently, in the beginning of the summer, I made a rhubarb pie. I bought some fresh rhubarbs. But what I didn't know is that they are very, very sour in the beginning of the season. So when I tasted them, I was just like, whoa, these are very sour. I'm not sure these will go well with a cake. But I added some sugar and made a nice and sweet dough for the pie, and it actually turned out quite all right. Yes. Just had to check if everything is as it should be. Yes, with white chocolate. That's also something to make the rhubarbs. And excuse me, I'm just going to yes, the sun is in and out today, so, but yes, and I can see they've used white chocolate, which also, of course, gives a lot of sweetness to the cake. But at this point here, we're almost at the end of the summer. The rhubarbs are now very good at this point in the season. So, yes. And here are some very lovely grilled vegetables in marinade. And this actually really tastes so good on the grill, as long as you have a good marinade and you remember to really give them a lot of that. Grilled vegetables like this can be exquisitely wonderful. So there's a lot even for the vegetarians if you have a barbecue. Yes. I actually like to eat vegetarian. I also just love fish, and I love a good steak once in a while, but it's not something I eat a lot. So, food here in Denmark, especially meat, is extremely expensive these days. So, a steak, well, it's not that often. Only once a month or something. So, here we have another menu. Yes. The menu is rhubarb sour, tart flambe with creme fraiche, pesto, and fennicle. For the main course, we have spiked, blown, grilled chicken with salvie and lemon, grilled fresh vegetables with onion dressing, grilled white asparagus with onion puree, and course dessert eaten mess with baked rhubarb, white chocolate, and coconut chips. Yes. So here's the pie. Yeah. And the rhubarb sour drink. Also looks good. I think actually rhubarb will be great for drinks because it has this strong and sour taste. Also a bit sweet here in the end of the season. And here's the chicken with the fried vegetables, or with asparagus and vegetables. And here's the, oh, excuse me again. The sun keeps coming and going. So here is the grilled white asparagus with onion puree. And the thing that they call eaten mess is here. This looks very good. I don't know if you know about this dish. I personally don't. Maybe if you are from England, you might know about this dish. Looks good. With rhubarb, white chocolate, and coconut chips. Yeah. And here's a section about all kinds of dressings and dippings for the grill. And there are recipes for all of them in here, but I'm not going to go through all of these because it's quite a large magazine and we have to get through it all. So I'll just skip this part. They do look very good and delicious. Yes. And dinner is served. Buon appetito. A new section. Yes. Okay. Simple food with lots of taste does not have to blow the budget. Invite on Italian fest dinner, party dinner, on an every day with beans, porchetta, and a remarkable chocolate cake. Okay. For the starter, white bean soup with olive oil and salami chips. Yes. And for the main course, herb-filled porchetta with potato and red onion salad. Dessert, chocolate cake with nougat and Candice hazelnuts. It means that the hazelnuts are fried in sugar. It does look very remarkable, this chocolate cake. It really does. And here's a tip. Hazelnuts can be replaced with almonds if somebody has allergies. Yes, that's a good tip. Yes. Yeah. And now pizza party. Lots of delicious pizza recipes. I tend to not be too creative with pizza recipes. It's usually just meat or tuna. When I make pizza, homemade pizza, I was in Tunisia once. Funny enough, Tunisia. And they had a little pizza stand on the beach by the hotel where they sold pizzas with tuna and olives. And they were so good, so delicious. So ever since that vacation, I have been making that pizza at home with tuna and onions and olives, tomato of course, and cheese, and it's just really good. I think it tastes so good together. Maybe it's because I have these lovely memories from Tunisia. Oh yeah. And here's a pizza with skalddyr in Danish, seafood. Yeah. And there is one with a green pizza with feta cheese. Yes, and it looks like there's some zucchini, squash on this one. It's also a great vegetarian pizza. Oh yes, and it says here, fast food does not have to be ready-made as long as it is easy. Buy the pizza dough and build your own gourmet versions with groceries that you can easily have in stock. Yes. And here is one sausage. And here is a very, very delicious pizza. Sausage pizza with salsiccia and fritered salvie. Fritered. Don't know how to say that in English, but it looks very, very good. And I think it looks like there are olives on this one. Yeah. And here's another tip. If you get full in pizza, then you can put them in the freezer. The leftovers in the freezer. They are a sure success in the food packs, in the lunch boxes. I think. Okay, I'm just going to put my ISO a little bit down because the light is that was the wrong way. It's very strong right now. So, there, that's better. Okay. So I heard you don't like it. You like it when I don't cut out little things like that in the videos. So I hope this was okay. Yeah. And yeah, that's all for the pizzas. Fill the table. New section. Okay. Prepare a generous, colorful, tasteful dinner with lots of elements and invite on a relaxed evening. The beautiful blood orange is the red thread through the whole menu. And that looks very good, this blood orange. Blood orange drink. I don't know if that's what you call it in English, blood orange. Blod appelsin. Yeah. Here's a tip. Everything can be prepared in good time. Okay, let's skip that. And here's a tip for the drink. Crush the ice cubes by putting them in a clean towel and hit on them with a cake roller. Yes. Campari with fresh pressed blood orange juice and agnostura. There's a recipe for that right here. And here we have green olives with mint and blood orange. Here. Yes. And okay. And fried pumpkin pie, pumpkin seeds with garam masala, and green cabbage packed dates with blue cheese. So that must be these things here. Yeah. And we have a pumpkin soup with garam masala and blood orange and chili soup. Yes, I would not think of serving soup in the summer, but you know, sometimes we have cold summers, so maybe it's on a rainy day. It's quite cozy. Here is a chicken pie with onion and mushrooms. And here's a tip. It looks nice if you mix more colors and types of salad. Let the eyes go on discovery in the green area. Yes, it's not all about the taste, it's also about how it looks. It's a part of the experience when eating finer foods. And salad with fried sesame seeds and orange vinaigrette. And here is for dessert panna cotta with roasted almonds and syltede appelsinskiver. Orange, yes, oranges. Syltede. Yes, forgot the word in English. Yes. Huh. Yes. It's funny because nød in Danish, nød also both means a nut that you can eat, but it also means in need or in despair. Yeah, something like that. So here it says nødløsninger. Nødløsninger, which means emergency. Yeah, that emergency. Emergency solutions in the healthy kitchen. But nødløsninger can also mean not solutions. Yeah, so it's kind of tvetydigt, as we would call it in Danish. Very clever, very clever. Yeah. Nuts is small protein and fiber bombs, and amazing in pretty much all dishes. Here we have let them serve as crunch in salads and wok, and the key ingredients in postei and granola. Postei is like leverpostei, postei. Don't know the word in English, but this is the postei. It looks like this, postei. Yeah, not postei. now we have all the recipes here. All the recipes. Yes, so the nut pastille with hazelnuts and mushrooms, and the green cabbage salad with honey, roasted walnuts and apples, and a Thai-style chicken wok with cashew nuts. And here is how it all looks. Yes. And now it's all dark out there again, so I'm going to just take the ISO up a bit again, like that. Good. Better. Yes. Okay. Just one of those days where the sun comes and goes. Impossible to film in these conditions, but I like the natural light anyways. Good. So homemade granola with seeds, almonds and honey. And this is the type of thing we will usually eat for breakfast. Us Danes. Yeah. Or havregrøt is also popular. It's oat porridge. And there's a lot about the health benefits of granola here. Yeah. And apparently you can also make a little granola bar here yourself. Yes. And here's a whole section about nuts and how healthy they are. I personally eat nuts absolutely every day. I am nuts about nuts. Mostly I eat walnuts and almonds because I believe they are the healthiest of all. And here is a section about a romantic dinner. 2 candles on a table. Is there too much every day in the home? Then turn up for hyggen, the coziness, and the romance, and prepare a 3-course dinner for the one you care about in only 1 hour. And that's very cute how they made little hearts out of orange peel and some cherry. A cherry, yes. And here's a pasta dish. Yes, delicious pasta dish. I don't eat a whole lot of pasta. It's not my thing. And there's a nice salad with orange or mandarins, it looks like. Yes. And oh, these look good. Chocolate and almond kisses. Very nice for a romantic dessert. Yes. French classics. The French kitchen's classic feels both rustic and at the same time elegant. Make the world-famous recipes, or the world-famous dishes, as in cassoulet and crêpes Suzette. And here is some delicious red wine, French red wine. And this is what frisé looks like, I suppose. It says so. with bacon. And I can't read through the whole recipe here. It doesn't really have a eye overlook on what's in it. It's all written very small here. So I'll just take that when I'll make this. Maybe pizza la dea is this dish here. And there is the cassoulet. It is this dish here with some sort of pork chops in it. It is beans and pork, svinekam, pork, yes, and onions, garlic, thymian, and a lot of other different things they put in this casserole here. And rillé of pork. Rillé. Never tried it either. I did go to southern France once when I was a child, but these dishes are not familiar, except for crepes. Crepes de Suzette. Yes, pancakes. We call them pannekager. Pannekager in Denmark. Pannekager. Pancakes. And these are with candied sugar-fried oranges. Yes. Okay. And here is a section about another party dinner. Very nicely decorated table. And now there's a party, so why not invite friends for a real fancy dinner where there is not saved on anything, with a welcome snack, 3-course menu, amongst others lobster, an exquisite sauce, and even an extraordinary, delicious night food. Welcome to the party. They decorated everything in white, no, in pink. And they've decorated everything in pink and gold. Looks very, very pretty. Some people have time for these things. Yes. And again, everything's written quite small. Fennel lobster. Here. Lobster. Looks good. And cheese rolls with walnuts and apricot, anchovy spears with tomato and olive, crustades with pepper rod, mayo, and roan fish eggs. And oh my god, there's a lot of food. This looks very good. Very good. Very good. It is the better part of a cow with Madeira sauce and fried onion butter. Garlic butter, actually. And green peas, fried green beans, and potato stacks, and balsamico fried cherry tomatoes. Oh, and white chocolate mousse with lemon jelly and mini meringues for dessert. That looks delicious. I really like a little bit of sour in the sweet, with the sweet in a dessert. It kind of freshens up the mouth a bit and makes everything delicious. And there's a cheese table with gluck chutney and butter fried walnuts. Cheese table. It's quite a classic party dinner. Here is a section about cakes and desserts with wine and liquor. And oh, there's so many delicious cakes. And there's so many delicious upgrade your baking with a hint of wine or liquor, which gives a little bit of edge and contrast to the winter's sweet cakes, pies, and desserts, and maybe just warm the kids or childish souls. Yes, always a good idea. But it's just a little squid, so it's not that you can get drunk. Here are the almond cakes, and I will just go a little bit faster through these cakes because I think time is about up. And here is the apple cake with punch vanilla sauce and Bailey mousse with crushed cookies and caramel. And here is the nectarine cake with Riesling wine. Oh, that was the one on the cover, yes. And here are all the recipes for all these delicious cakes. And berry symphony with vanilla, guff, and rörsugar. And guff is what we call whipped egg whites with sugar. It looks like that. And cane sugar drizzled on top. A lot of sugar. And here is cherry and vanilla shake. Yeah, that looks very good. And a rhubarb cheesecake. Wow. Just love cheesecake. Which maybe is an American invention, or maybe a Polish. I know they eat a lot of cheesecake too. We didn't know about that in the olden days. In Denmark, it was something that came later here in Denmark. I didn't know of cheesecake when I was a kid, at least. And rhubarb snails in a pan. It's not real snails, it's just formed as snails. Yes. And mascarpone cream with rhubarb and biscotti. And now I'm overexposed again. So I will just bring it down a notch. There. Okay. And here is rhubarb and lemon pie with Italian meringue on the very last page. Okay, so that's all. That's all for this magazine. It was a delicious magazine. And you know, it's a lot of recipes for a very small price. So I think this is a good buy, this magazine. Yes, so thank you for joining me in this little cozy flip through. I hope that you enjoyed it. I sure did. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Have a very nice day. Bye bye.